So in Silk now we indeed have different languages. We cover Spanish, English, Italian, and French, with the possibility of extension after the length of the project. And the idea is that we are going to use artificial intelligence methods, the methods that we have developed in our laboratory, that can handle documents and text in different languages based on statistical methods, semantical methods, and also machine translation. So we are able, based on the technology and research we did in the past, to really compare documents which across different languages without really needing the text to be translated. It's based on the regularities which we can observe in already available corpora in different languages like Wikipedia, which is available there, and we use it to train a model which then enables to go across different languages. Yes, and the project, as I said, currently covers 4 languages, but the techniques that we have currently already work on over 100 languages. It is selected by us as the 100 most frequent languages on Wikipedia. But if we have enough data, we can train on any language, any pair of language, or more languages at the same time. And this will then enable the technology of Silk now to expand to other languages and other museums. Currently in the Silk Now project, we, as I mentioned, work with text data, but also some other partners in the project work on images using deep learning to classify images. Another work with knowledge graph. We work with textual data, which is on the websites of the museums. So the idea is to combine all these different data modalities, and based on the combination, enable user to search, to find things, to get insights into the data which is in the museum. So someone, as a user, can show an image to the system of a piece of silk fabric, and then get the data also in textual form, get the information from the knowledge graph. Or someone can ask which pieces of images correspond to the silk which was done in 19th century first half using this weaving technique in Spain. And the system will be able, combining all this knowledge and using the knowledge graph, to give some subset of the artifacts from all the museums that we are covering in different languages and show to the user. Actually, part of the research in the project is to figure out which way of combining different data modalities really works the best or works for a particular scenario. So sometimes it can be statistical combination. We go on the level of machine learning and feed the system with different data modalities, the image description, the pixels, the textual description, the concepts from the knowledge graph. And sometimes it can be more on a level of logic and reasoning, where we use the knowledge graph to do the answering to the user. The technology we are developing within the project is currently for Silk Now project, so it's cultural heritage of silk. But immediately everyone can see that it can be also some other domain, given there are museums on that topic. But for sure we can go on other areas, and we did actually also in the past when developing these methods. We work a lot on business data and cross-lingual comparison and finding. We work a lot on news, monitoring global news sources from over 70,000 different news sources. With all these methods, with statistical methods, semantic methods, looking at the information in different languages, over 20 languages actually, and providing users with visualizations on different events that are happening globally, how they are reported upon in different languages, how the information that is reported in news spreads across different boundaries, what is the information bias which is in all this reporting. So this is really powerful technology which we have, and the important thing is also it scales well, and it is working in real time. So users are looking at the things, asking for information, and immediately they get the response. Because, of course, we train the model in advance. It can take more time to train, but then it's really important to work on demand.